Hello, this is LJ Bothell, and this is a video from Microsoft Outlook 2013. And we're going to take a look at the overview of the calendar tool and the basics of creating appointments. So right now, as you can see, I'm in my Outlook in my mail view where we can do with emails. I am going to look at my email pane over here, and at the bottom I can see that my email envelope is highlighted in blue. If I roll over to the next item, which is the calendar, I can click that, and I am now in my calendar view. The calendar view will have, like the email view, several menu items, and each menu item will have a ribbon. So the Home tab allows you to do several things. You can create a new appointment, a new meeting, new items of other kinds. You can do a Skype meeting. I'm not going to try that in this demo, however. You can go to and look at appointments that you have for the next several days. You can arrange things for a week, a work week, a month. You can look things in a schedule view. So right now we're seeing a calendar view, but if I have a schedule of 20 appointments, I could click this and I would be able to see it in a schedule view. I can open another calendar, assuming I have access to it. I can even open a calendar group, assuming I'm part of a team and we've created a group calendar so that we can all take a look at it and work with it. I could email a calendar, and I can even publish a calendar online. Send and receive. This allows you to send information from your calendar elsewhere. The folder here allows you to copy a calendar, to save it, to rename it, to open another calendar, and to look at the calendar properties of the calendar you're in. And the view allows you the same arrangement area as you saw in your Home tab. So again, you can go in and you can see your calendar in different views. This is the work week, Monday through Friday, which is considered the usual work days of the United States work week. A full week would include Saturday and Sunday. The day would allow you to look at this and make all sorts of comments on it, or to do things by half an hourly moments. I'm going to stick with the month for right now. And then I could actually change the color of my calendar. I can minimize this calendar pane over here. So if I went to the calendar pane here and I went to minimize, it would collapse. And then I could, expand, collapse, expand. I could even turn it off if I really didn't want to see it, if I was on a small screen. So I could do this, and there, it's not there anymore. But I would still love to see it, so I could go back up to the folder pane and just put normal. And over here I'm seeing just a little miniature view of the month and what day I'm on. If I click on another day, it will actually open into the day view. Notice, because this is online, it's telling me what the anticipated weather is for a specific location. Ooh, I'm going to want to change that. So first off, let's go back to December 23rd. Now I want to see about changing my location. So I'm going to add a location, and I'm going to do it by zip code and see if this will do the job. Loading, Seattle, Washington, requesting information. Oh, I guess this weather is going to be a lot cooler than it was going to be in Washington, D.C. So I get a little hover over, and this is because this is online. If you are online through your internet connection, through Wi-Fi, this will work. On the other hand, this will not refresh automatically if you are working offline for some reason. You can search your calendar for specific events. So if I have a lunch once every month with my friend Bridget, and I can't remember if it's on the Thursday or Friday, instead of scrolling week by week and trying to find it, I could just search the calendar for Bridget. It would look for an event that has that listed in the event's contents or title, and then it would pull up a list of those scheduled appointments for me. I have reminders. So if I've actually created reminders to let me know of an upcoming appointment, say 10 minutes before a meeting starts, so I can get out of my chair and head over to that meeting. Or if I know I'm going to go have dinner with someone, I can get a reminder 2 hours in advance so I can go, change clothes and drive there and so on. I can do that. So let's go ahead and work at this at the moment in the month view. Say tomorrow I'm having lunch with a friend, and this is just for appointments. We're going to get into recurring meetings with other people in a different demo, but appointments would be appointments for yourself, things that you plan to do and you're using reminders, whereas meetings would be meetings between you and someone or someone's else that also have the ability to respond and say, yes, I can attend. No, I can't attend. Could we change it to another time? Mainly because they have an Outlook calendar or another calendar system that will connect with and understand Outlook and be able to respond to a meeting request. We're going to focus on self-appointments. So tomorrow, I would like to have lunch with a friend. Now notice when I click on tomorrow in the month view, it just opens up a little box and I can just type lunch and then hit enter. Well, that doesn't tell me very much, especially when I hover over it. Apparently lunch will start at midnight and end at midnight, and there's no reminder. But here's the neat thing. Up here, I have a new tab menu item called Calendar Tools Appointment, and I have a few things in here I can do. So I could choose to invite attendees, which would make it more of a meeting than an appointment for myself. I'm just reminding myself, so I'm not going to do that. But what I do want to do is give a little bit more information. So for instance, the time here is not quite good enough. Is it going to give me enough info here? Let's take a look. I'm not seeing that, so I'm going to go here. Nope. Reminder, I would like a reminder 2 hours in advance, but this is interesting. I can't actually determine until I open up the event interface what times I want the event to be. So right now I'm going to say lunch with Bridget, who's a friend of mine. And let's just say we're going to meet at Razzy's Pizza on Greenwood. Start time. Well, let's say we've decided that we are going to have lunch. It's not an all-day event. This tends to be a default. Well, we're not going to have lunch all day. We're going to meet at 1:00 p.m. and we figure we're going to sit around and chat for at least a couple of hours. So I'm going to do this. And then I would like to see if there's anything else in here I want to put. Down here I could type general notes. I could go online and get Razzy's email address. I could say, I know I need the number 5 bus. Catch it at... And so tomorrow is a weekday, and the bus comes every 15 minutes from the Shoreline Community College, and I live near this. I would say if lunch is at 1:00 p.m., catch the number 5 bus, catch it at 12:40 p.m. Bring Bridget's Christmas card. So these are notes to myself that will pop up when I get the reminder. And the reminder I've set for 2 hours in advance so that I have time to remember, got to get dressed, got to go out and catch that bus on time, make sure to find that card, and so on. What else can I do here? What are some of the options? I want to show this as busy, tentative. No, I want to show it as out of office. I don't want anyone bugging me. And this reminder here states 15 minutes, but again, I would like 2 hours. And then tags, high importance. And guess what? I can even categorize this. So now categories are a little bit more than just color coding. A green category might, for instance, be a category that you set for a type of meeting that's a meeting that is always a go and you have it every week. An orange category might be what you choose to call your tentative meetings, and a red category would be a do not ever miss this meeting because this is where you're talking about the budget or whatever. In this case, I'm just for kicks going to do a green category. Now, this is the first time I've used it. Do I want to rename it? And I'm just going to say fun. This is what I'm going to call the fun. I could even do a shortcut key for this, but I'm not going to. There we go. It's a fun meeting. Okay, so that is all I really want to do, except I do need to make sure to save and close. And here it is. So if I click to another day, it's highlighted in green, lunch with Bridget. It's on the 24th, starts at 1, ends at 3. It gives me a little bit of the location and 2 hours. So that is now let's see here. I don't want to actually email my calendar to anyone else. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could go here and do today's date range, and I could email this to a couple of other of my friends who are trying to set up lunches for me this week. But I'm not going to do that right now. But that's something you could do, and then you could send and use your email message that's built right into your whole Outlook, and notice how my signature is there and so on. So anyway, that is a little bit about how the Microsoft Outlook 2013 calendar looks and feels, and how to set a basic appointment and reminder for that appointment, and how to tailor it to the time, or to the city / state / region that you're in, and even get a lovely weather report. So I hope this was helpful to you. Thanks very much.